member of a band called the Dynatones, which started in the San Francisco Bay Area and continued till the relatively recent past. Charlie and I were not in the band at the same time, but they were playing in this cavernous place with a low ceiling and a long room, and you came in the back. There were still some fellows that I had been in the band with, and but the person that really caught my attention was the new singer, this fellow named Charlie Owen, who not only sang the hell out of all the soul music that I love, but I saw him jump from the stage onto a table, do a front roll onto the dance floor, and do a dance that was popular at the time called the alligator, that very few people who aren't double jointed can do. That was the first time that I ever saw Charlie.
Take these arms, I'll never use them. Just believe in what my lips have to say. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Anyway, my mother played piano, and not very well, but and she listened to music on the radio. So I had that, and my older sister, who wasn't in the household, but whenever I went to her house, she's always had music on the radio playing in her kitchen. And I started listening to the radio pretty early on, certainly in my early teens. And there were some wonderful radio stations in Washington, D.C. In the third grade, I was going to a new Catholic school. It was only a year old. And when I got to the third grade, which was a year later, they started a music program, hired a music teacher. I started playing the trumpet in the third grade. In high school, I played in the marching band and the orchestra. But I always loved to sing. You know, I was an imitator. Songs that I liked and artists that I imitated. It started with doo-wop music. Mm-hmm. You know, like any young person, I would go out at night wherever, you know, to dances or to the movies or wherever, and I had to walk from our apartment up to where you catch the bus or to wherever I was going, and you know, through alleys and down the street, and then turn a corner, go down another street. I was always singing when I was walking by myself, and you'd turn a corner and be face to face with another person, and I'd be so embarrassed, you know. And I'm singing at the top of my lungs, probably. You know, I just enjoyed that. I've always loved to sing.